You know, the day I turned into the most despised guy in Willow Creek Meadows was the exact same day I ended up holding all the cards. Funny how that works, right? It started with a $400 fine slapped on me by Linda Hargrove and her iron-fisted homeowners association, just for casting a line with my heartbroken kid by the pond we thought was ours to heal by. What they didn't count on was my stack of $3 million from cashing out my tech investments and a fire in my gut that said, nah, we're not backing down this time. Let me back up a bit. I'm Jack Harlan, used to hustle in venture capital for 12 years, flipping startups until I sold big at 40 and called it quits. But life doesn't care about your bank account when it hits you hard. My wife Sarah passed from cancer 2 years back, leaving me and our 13-year-old daughter Emily shattered, clinging to memories like the fishing trips we'd take as a family before everything went dark. Fishing became our lifeline, you know? That quiet ritual on the water where Emily could smile without forcing it, unhooking a perch and whispering stories about her mom. So when I hunted for a new home, I zeroed in on places with water. Willow Creek seemed like a dream. Fancy houses, solid schools, and this pristine 5-acre pond smack in the middle, advertised as a community gem for relaxation. The agent mentioned the HOA, sure, but waved it off as basic stuff. Keep your grass trimmed, no wild paint jobs, and yeah. She paused when dropping Linda's name as the prez, calling her committed to standards. But I figured, I've dealt with sharks in boardrooms. How tough could one suburban queen be? Boy, was I wrong. It hit us on a crisp May morning, Emily and I out on the little pier, her reeling in her first sunfish of the day, that rare giggle bubbling up as she released it back. Then this voice slices through the calm like a bad alarm. "Excuse me, what on earth are you doing here?" And there she was, Linda Hargrove, mid-50s, decked in pricey yoga gear, her bob haircut screaming authority, tablet in hand like a weapon, face twisted like we'd just keyed her car. I tried the friendly route. "Morning, I'm Jack Harlan. New on Elm Lane, just fishing with my girl." Hand out for a shake, but she ignores it, taps away furiously. "Mr. Harlan, pond activities like this are strictly banned per HOA rules." "I'm Linda Hargrove, President," she declares, like she's unveiling a throne. "Violation notice incoming. Fines $400. Emily goes still beside me, her joy evaporating, and I feel that twist in my chest. Hang on, the listing touted fishing as a perk. We moved here for it. Her smirk's cold. "Rule change last month. Emails went out. Check your spam, but rules are rules." Why the ban? Safety, environment, hooks harm birds, bait stinks up views for folks sipping lattes on their decks. But her eyes flick to our beat-up tackle box, that subtle sneer saying more, "This ain't your crowd, newbie." It wasn't just rules. It was her vibe, that undercurrent of you don't fit. Maybe my casual jeans versus her polished world, or the way Emily and I were raw from grief, not blending into her perfect postcard neighborhood. As we packed up, Emily sniffles. "Dad, why's she so mean?" We weren't bothering anyone. And I mumble something lame about power trips. But inside, I'm boiling. This pond was our sanctuary, Sarah's echo in every ripple, and Linda just crushed it. That night, no email in sight, I dig in. Linda's ruled the HOA for 7 years, runs a boutique realty firm peddling high-end spots, posts pics of her boozy pond parties while finding others. Deeper docs show the ponds not HOA-owned, leased from Horizon Builders for 25 years, expiring soon. She's gunning to buy it cheap through back channels, flip parts for luxury builds, squeeze out undesirables like us to tank values and scoop properties via her hidden LLCs. Enter my unlikely squad, bumped into Harold Jenkins, retired lawyer walking his lab, who grimaces at Linda's name. Our local tyrant. She's bled folks dry with fines. Over coffee at his place, stacked with legal tomes, he spills. Horizon's tanking financially, desperate to sell assets. Linda's scheming to grab the pond for her empire, not the community. Then Marcus Ellis, ex-banker with a sharp eye, shows spreadsheets proving her bias. Fines hit newcomers and minorities triple the rate, properties violated into cheap sales, funneled to her shells. She's not just bossy, Marcus says, leaning in. It's survival. Her firm's drowning in debt. This pond's her Hail Mary for millions in flips. Their stories pile on. Harold's fined for his vintage birdhouse after questioning her at a meeting. Marcus targeted post-audit scare she dug up. We form a whisper network, meeting in basements, cafes, tales of her inspections turning personal, like grilling a widow on her lifestyle choices till she sells low. The harassment ramps up. Notices flood in. Grass too long by a hair, mailbox off by inches, paint shade non-compliant, though approved. Emily's bike in the drive? Bam. Photo ticket in minutes, like we're under surveillance. It spreads. Allies get nitpicked. Marcus's fence aesthetic violation. Harold's lights too festive. Worst, kids at school echo Linda's whispers. Emily comes home teary. They say we're ruining the neighborhood, Dad. Do we belong? That gut punch. Linda's click spreading poison, turning grief into isolation. But it backfires. More join our chats, furious at her selective cruelty, her pond bashes for originals only. Inner storm brewing. I'd built fortunes spotting weak spots. Now this bully's threatening my kid's peace. Time to flip the script. Here's where it turns. With Marcus's banking ties, I sniff Horizon's desperation. Debts piling from botched projects, pond valued at $280K, ripe for quick cash. Linda's lowballing with installments. I counter with $320K all cash, close in days via a shell LLC. Boom, deed's mine. Timing's poetry. Linda calls a flashy HOA meet, slides of her elevated vision. Shrink the pond for elite lounges, her firm building and selling shore homes. She jabs at disruptive elements like me, shuts down Marcus with a snide IRS dig. Funny you'd lecture on standards considering your tax troubles, resolved or not. Crowd murmurs, but she bulldozes. This'll boost values, trust me. Then her pond party for loyal residents, wine flowing, music blaring. I crash with Harold, Marcus, my lawyer, and a cop. Grab the mic. Folks enjoying my pond? Linda lunges. This is private out. I hold firm. Actually, as owner since yesterday, you're all trespassing. Deed up. Her face drains. Impossible. We have rights. Expired lease, Linda. Pack up or officer here helps. The scatter glares her way. About time someone clipped her wings, one mutters. Fallout's sweet chaos. She bangs on my door. You sabotaged me. The HOA'll sue. I smile. Good luck. Pond's private now. Desperate, she rallies mayor pals for inspections, zones my deck unsafe. But camera catches her dumping junk in the water at night, claiming pollution, charged with tampering, trespass. Audits uncover her fund funnels, biased fines. Lawsuits roll in. I gather the neighborhood, sans her crew, reveal I've bought mortgages on key homes, including hers. No foreclosures, just leverage for reform, new board, fair rules, ethics panel. Votes landslide. Linda resigns amid probes, sells her house cheap, flees town broke and broken. Pond becomes Sarah's sanctuary, trust owned for all, with kid fishing days. Emily beaming as family's bond, old divides fading. Looking back, was it revenge or justice? I changed the game, sure, but power's tricky. Did I become the bully to beat one? If you've tangled with an HOA nightmare, drop a comment. Was I right to go nuclear or should I have walked? Share your stories. Let's chat about these community wars.